United States is very strong right now. It's amazing. In a short period of time, we've been there 100 days, and in a short period of time, we've done what a lot of people don't do in 4 years. We're a hot country, just like you're a hot area, and we're going to keep it that way. In Gaza, my administration shares the hope of so many in this region for future of safety and dignity of the Palestinian people.
For more on this story, joining us live from Doha is Luciano Zaccara. He is an associate professor at the Gulf Studies Center at Qatar University. Thanks so much for being with us. We were just hearing from President Trump speaking there at the GCC. He traversed a wide range of topics, talking some domestic issues, but more broadly talking about the Middle East, saying the whole world is watching the Middle East and that there are incredible opportunities in the region. I want to ask you first, what were your first impressions sort of listening to Donald Trump speak there and seeing how these discussions are developing as we see on his trip to the Middle East?
Well, it's very clear that he came with a clear idea of doing business first. First of all, on the benefit of the U.S. Secondly, on his own benefit. We have to say that. But because he thinks that improving economic relations and financial relations and economic benefit for both the U.S. and the GCC states will be the way to enhance security, enhance stability in the region. In principle, this is not a bad idea. I mean, ideally speaking, the problem is he's disregarding other aspects that might be important in order to consider, which is, first of all, the resolution of the war in Gaza, that even though he claims he's interested in fixing it, we haven't seen very big efforts apart from reaching the first ceasefire agreement. And it looks like this is going on the second level of priorities of Trump, while he's more focused on attracting money and more money to make sure that there is a very strong links between the GCC and the United States.
And I note that, as you mentioned, Donald Trump not speaking at very much length at all about the war in Gaza, but mentioning the need to end the conflict in Lebanon, and also obviously talking about the Abraham Accords. That was something that he was championing and had success with in his first term, but was talking today about how he didn't manage to expand those, blaming that on the 2020 election being rigged, which we know to be not the case. But what did you make of him bringing up the Abraham Accords and bringing up Lebanon, but not mentioning Gaza so much?
Well, I think he's trying to use all the best cards he has. Making Saudi Arabia to sign the Abraham Accords would be the last diplomatic achievement in order to get one of the most important Arab countries engaged with Israel. There were some rumors that he was not conditioning that in order to give a package of support in the nuclear program or the Saudi nuclear program. Now it seems that again he's saying that his last the most important thing is finally to get Saudi Arabia to normalize that. So I think he's trying to use the things in which he knows he can achieve something, and that's why he's not even mentioning Gaza, or he's talking very, very, very little about Gaza, because there are other issues that they are affecting the resolution of that, mainly the way he's addressing the issues directly with Hamas, disregarding what Israel is expecting or seeing. I mean, we see that there is a discrepancy between Netanyahu and Trump personally, and therefore he seems to put aside a little bit that the fact that he didn't travel to Israel is a demonstration of that, and he's trying to focus on things that looks like Trump is having some diplomatic achievements, reaching a ceasefire with Houthis, also as a result of the Saudi pressure, starting direct conversation with Iran. That until now there were 4 rounds, and so far everything looks to be okay. At least there were no setbacks until now, and negotiating the liberation of American hostages directly in conversation with Hamas, without any kind of problems that there was obstacle posed by Israel. So I think he's focusing on the achievements he can get in order to show that he can achieve much more if he has the tools if it has the resources and if the U.S. has enough interest and resources to use in leveraging every conflict in the region.
Luciano Zaccara joining us from Doha, Associate Professor at the Gulf Studies Centre at Qatar University. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.